the Roman Empire. The very name evokes images of power, grandeur, and an enduring legacy that has fascinated historians and enthusiasts alike for centuries. Few civilizations have left such an indelible mark on the world, influencing countless aspects of modern life. From the rugged hills of Italy, Rome rose from humble beginnings to become a sprawling empire that would dominate the ancient world. This empire stretched from the British Isles to the Euphrates River, encompassing diverse cultures and peoples under its vast rule. Its influence continues to shape our world today, seen in our legal systems, languages, and architectural styles. Roman law, architecture, language, and culture are cornerstones of Western civilization, providing a foundation upon which much of our modern society is built. This essay delves into the rise and fall of this mighty empire, exploring the complexities and achievements that defined its history. We will explore the key factors that fueled its expansion, from its formidable military to its innovative engineering. We will examine the innovations that solidified its power, such as the construction of roads, aqueducts, and monumental buildings that showcased its might. And we will witness its eventual decline and fall, a process marked by internal strife, economic troubles, and relentless invasions, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and intrigue us centuries later. This is the story of Rome, a tale of ambition, conquest, innovation, and ultimately, the transient nature of even the mightiest empires. Join us as we journey through the annals of history to uncover the secrets of Rome's enduring legacy. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical content. The story of Rome begins shrouded in myth and legend. It is a tale that has been passed down through generations, capturing the imagination of countless people over the centuries. Twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, abandoned as infants, were said to have been raised by a she-wolf. This mythic origin story is not just a tale of survival but also one of destiny and divine intervention. Romulus, destined to become the city's namesake, eventually killed his brother and established Rome in 753 BC. This act of fratricide, though brutal, symbolizes the fierce determination and unyielding spirit that would come to define Rome. While the details are likely embellished, the legend captures the spirit of early Rome, a city forged through struggle and ambition. The early Romans were a people who believed in their manifest destiny to rule and shape the world. Rome transitioned from monarchy to republic in 509 BC. This monumental shift was not just a change in governance but a redefinition of Roman identity and values. This shift marked a turning point. The establishment of the republic was a bold experiment in shared governance and civic duty. Power shifted from a single ruler to a complex system of elected officials and institutions. This new political structure allowed for a more inclusive and participatory form of governance, which was revolutionary for its time. This new system, with its emphasis on shared power and civic responsibility, laid the foundation for Rome's expansion and eventual dominance. The Republic's emphasis on law, order, and civic duty became the bedrock of Roman society. Key events like the Punic Wars against Carthage and the conquest of Greece demonstrated the growing might of the Roman Republic. These conflicts were not just military victories, but also strategic moves that showcased Rome's tactical brilliance and unrelenting ambition. These victories expanded Roman territory, filled its coffers, and established its presence on the world stage. Rome's influence began to spread far and wide, setting the stage for an empire that would leave an indelible mark on history. By the 1st century BC, the Roman Republic, though powerful, was grappling with internal divisions and instability. This turmoil paved the way for the rise of Julius Caesar, a brilliant general and cunning politician. Caesar's conquest of Gaul further expanded Roman territory. His political maneuvering positioned him as the most powerful man in Rome. However, Caesar's growing power and ambition ultimately led to his assassination in 44 BC. This act, intended to save the Republic, ironically set in motion its demise. Caesar's adopted son Octavian, later known as Augustus, emerged victorious after a period of civil war. Augustus skillfully consolidated power, ushering in the era of the Roman Empire in 27 BC. His reign marked the beginning of Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity that would last for 2 centuries. The Roman Empire's success was not solely due to military might. It was underpinned by a remarkable capacity for innovation and efficient administration. The Romans were exceptional engineers, constructing an extensive network of roads, aqueducts, and public buildings that connected their vast empire. These feats of engineering facilitated trade, communication, and the movement of troops, solidifying Roman control over conquered territories. Beyond engineering, Roman law and governance proved equally influential. The principles of Roman law, emphasizing justice, fairness, and reason, formed the basis of legal systems in many parts of the world. Roman administration, with its emphasis on bureaucracy and standardization, ensured efficient governance across its vast territories. The Roman Empire was ruled by a succession of emperors, each leaving their mark on the empire's history. Augustus, the first emperor, established a legacy of stability and prosperity. Emperors like Trajan and Hadrian oversaw periods of expansion and consolidation. Others, like Nero and Caligula, became infamous for their tyranny and excesses. Each emperor's reign was a mix of challenges and triumphs. They faced threats from within and outside the empire, navigating complex political landscapes and leaving behind a legacy shaped by their decisions and actions. Some emperors are remembered as wise and just rulers, while others are condemned for their cruelty and mismanagement. The lives and legacies of these emperors provide a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of power and leadership in the Roman world. By the 3rd century AD, the Roman Empire, once seemingly invincible, began to show signs of strain. Internal conflicts, corruption, and economic instability weakened the empire from within. The rise of Christianity, while initially persecuted, gradually eroded traditional Roman values and further divided the empire. Adding to these internal pressures were external threats. Waves of barbarian tribes, driven by pressure from the Huns in the east, began to test the empire's borders. The Roman legions, once the undisputed masters of the battlefield, found themselves increasingly on the defensive. The empire, weakened by internal strife and facing relentless pressure from without, was teetering on the brink of collapse. The 5th century AD marked a period of dramatic decline for the Western Roman Empire. This era was characterized by political instability, economic troubles, and a series of military defeats that weakened the once formidable empire. Barbarian invasions intensified, culminating in the sack of Rome by the Visigoths in 410 AD. This catastrophic event was a significant blow to the empire, as the Visigoths, led by King Alaric, breached the city's walls and plundered its wealth. This event sent shockwaves throughout the empire, signaling the fall of the once mighty city was imminent. The psychological impact on the Roman citizens was profound, as the invincibility of Rome was shattered. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor in the west, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic general Odoacer. This marked a pivotal moment in history, as the young emperor was forced to abdicate, symbolizing the end of Roman rule in the west. This event is traditionally seen as marking the end of the Western Roman Empire. The once unified empire had disintegrated, leaving behind a legacy of ruins and fragmented territories. The once mighty empire had fragmented into a patchwork of Germanic kingdoms. These new kingdoms were established by various tribes, each carving out their own territories from the remnants of Roman lands. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a complex process, spanning centuries and driven by a confluence of factors. Internal strife, economic decline, and relentless invasions all played a role in the gradual erosion of Roman power. However, its demise marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in European history. The fall of Rome paved the way for the rise of medieval Europe, where new cultures and kingdoms would emerge from the ashes of the ancient empire. The legacy of Rome, though fallen, continued to influence the development of Western civilization for centuries to come. While the Western Roman Empire crumbled, the Eastern Roman Empire, centered in Constantinople, endured. Known as the Byzantine Empire, it flourished for nearly 1,000 years after the fall of its Western counterpart. The Byzantines preserved much of Roman culture and learning, becoming a center of Christianity and a bridge between East and West. The Byzantine Empire faced its own share of challenges, including conflicts with the Persians, Arabs, and eventually, the Ottoman Turks. However, it left behind a rich legacy of art, architecture, and scholarship, playing a pivotal role in shaping the cultural landscape of Eastern Europe and beyond. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 to the Ottoman Turks marked the end of the Roman Empire over 15 centuries after its foundation. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.